Welcome back for our next indie game, A Wolf in Autumn. This is another early game from David Szymanski. Notice I did not call it a horror game because I don't think this is one. I think it's another deeply psychological / disturbing story, more in the line of Finger Bones down there. Side note, I do also have the Moon Sliver and the Music Machine, which are also obviously Szymanski titles, also early for him, for 2014, 2015, if I remember correctly. Those will be up at some point as well. But anyway, from what little I read about this, again, it's apparently very deeply psychological. So I'm not going to chatter through this one. I mean, I'll read any notes that come up or, text that's not voice acted or whatnot, but I'm just going to let this play itself out, and then I'll analyze it at the end. But here we go. A Wolf in Autumn. He left the evening before, and as the sun followed another sleepless night, her fury remained. Fury and pride. I am still proud, she thought. Even now, if only because a lack of pride would admit the wasted years and make them real and give them power. I have tasted the poison and felt the need that surpasses all other needs, and I sit here refusing to waste away, while others like me sit in rotting houses on rotting couches, staring blankly at blank walls, thinking and seeing nothing. And yet men's eyes pass me on the street and judge from a glance, and I am still proud because I have lived more life than they will ever know, and lived it freely as a woman and seen the worst of its ruin, and I am still proud, even now. And proud I will remain until I am nothing at all. I have seen the ruin and have pleasured myself with all in any, and I have no zealotry left, or ambition, or hope in a changed world. But this is how I have lived, and I am proud of it because pride is the mark of a woman, and when life is burned to ashes, the pride will still remain, and when truth and faith and hope and certainty have burnt, too it will remain. And when I am nothing at all, and the needles in their poison have finally sucked me dry, and my daughter spits my name contemptuously, it will not matter, because I have lived more life than they will ever know, and I have lived it as a woman, and seen its ruin. And even when the pride cannot hide the wasted years, and I know it was all for nothing, and scream silently that it was all for nothing, and despair that all the fucking and the pleasures and the pride were nothing, nothing, nothing at all. Even then, when the needles and their poison have sucked me dry, and my daughter spits my name contemptuously, and the pride cannot hide the wasted years, and the pleasured memories cannot drown out the scream, even then, something, somewhere will know that I lived freely as a woman, and even in death I will be proud. And even when the world burns to ashes, they will know it still.
Look at the waves, sweetie. Aren't they pretty?
I could probably build a better shed than this. Simple lock. Door seems to be locked. Light bulbs are cool. not as cool as motors. It's a strange thing to say. What we got here? An ice pick. These always scare me. They're so pointy. Wait, can we pick the lock with the ice pick? You stick the ice pick in the lock and twist it around. Amazingly, you can hear it click open. Okay. Oh, wait, there's a key on a string here. I need something to cut the string. Oh, there's a pair of scissors right there. Wait, are they offering me alternative ways to do things? Could we have used the key on the lock rather than picking it with the ice pick? I wonder. Well, the scissors are fairly dull, but after a few tries you manage to cut through the string. It won't let me pick up more than one thing at a time. I beat you with scissors, key. Cute. Alright. So we can't carry more than one thing. I'm not sure why that is. This looks like my toolbox. Oh, we must be the daughter. Okay, so why are we locked in a shed? What in the hell? What we got here? Something is holding the door closed. A rusty chain is keeping the door from opening. A thick piece of rope is keeping the door from opening. Okay, so we need something to cut the chain and something to cut the rope to get in there. You're a pretty blue rock. My favorite color. Huh. Something is... A brass panel held in place with odd square screws. Okay, what the hell is this shit?
Sweetie, it's Mom. Listen to me. This is very important. You need to stay put. Don't leave the fenced-in area. Don't go into the basement. Don't mess with that machine outside. Just don't go anywhere, all right? Stay in the shed and wait for me. There are some dangerous animals loose, and I don't want you to get hurt. Everything is going to be fine. Just do as I say.
So did Mom lock us in the shed? Is that what's... This pipe looks really weird. Looks like a pipe to me. I don't know. What is this? Huh, I don't know what that is. So we got a panel screwed on over there. Seems to be locked. So do we need the key for that, or can I pick that one with the ice pick too? Let's find out. You stick the ice pick in the lock and twist it around. Amazingly, you hear it click open. Okay, so I'm guessing they're giving me alternative ways of doing things. Like, we could have used the key on the shed lock, and probably this one too. But instead, we just picked them with the ice pick. Okay. What do we got in here? Knife. A piece of glass. You look really sharp. Another pair of scissors. This battery is rough to the touch with old corrosion. You often like to imagine mysterious rusted pipes like these, evidence of some long-gone ancient house. In this case, judging by the ruined walls outside the fence, maybe there was. There's more broken glass. You rock. You kick it experimentally, but it seems to be lodged in the ground. The water's really pretty. I love water. It reminds me of when we went to the ocean with Grandma and Grandpa. Got a lighter. Pair of wire cutters. 2 pairs of wire cutters, actually. Okay, so you can probably cut that chain with these. There we go. The chain is rusty enough that, shuddering with exertion, you're able to snip apart one of the links with the wire cutters. And we still need something to get through that. Oh, shit. Well, we got a knife in here. Oh, that's actually really fun. Alright, what do we got in here now? What in the hell? You can take apart a lot with a screwdriver. Why are there so many screwdrivers in here? Also, why are they like 3 feet long? Well, whatever. Just go get that panel off over there. You remove the screws and lift the panel away. Well, I don't know what the hell that did.
You're disobeying your mother, Autumn. Disobedient girls get punished. And the trees have many eyes. They see everything. They judge everything. And the wolves know too. And I know. Don't touch that machine. Stop getting into things. Don't try my patience.
How did she know what we were doing? What is this? We're supposed to lift the door open. A machine for opening the door. It's too heavy for me to lift. I wish I had 2 working hands. Are we missing an arm? Or a hand? This isn't doing anything. Wait. I wonder if we get these... No. Oh, there we go. I don't know why that worked, but alright. I wish I had clothes on. It's really cold down here. Oh, we're naked too. Okay. Some green lights up there. I don't know what that's about. Red lights there. Oh, we got a flashlight. Wait. Screwdriver and a hammer. Batteries and a fucking syringe and a lighter. More syringes and another screwdriver. It's probably a light switch or something around. Okay, well, let's find it with the flashlight. Yeah, it's a locked door of some kind. What is that? 2 small holes. Maybe a fuse goes here or something. Alright. A metal plate with a raised part in the middle. Oh, hey, there's the light switch. Oh, that lit up this room anyway. We were able to turn that on. Oh, we got another message button. She's gonna be pissed now.
What part of don't go into the basement don't you understand? I've tried being nice, and apparently you're too stupid for nice. So get back in your little shed and wait there, quietly, until I decide what to do with you. Or do you want to die?
Well, fuck you too, Ma. Jesus. Some giant saw blades. The saw blades are covered in dust. They've obviously sat here for a long time. I kind of like running my fingers over the points. Well, you probably shouldn't do that. we got here? What is that? Is that a candle? An unlit candle. The wick still seems warm, as if it were recently extinguished. Got an axe. I can't lift it with only one hand. Yeah, the daughter is missing a hand for some reason. It's nailed to the door and blocking it from opening. Alright. Hey, it's another light switch. There we go. Now we got light out here. What is this? Battery, needles, scissors. Hey, is that the... Yeah, I think it's a fuse. There's the fuse for the... This can go in here, wherever that panel was. But I can't see it, because there's no light. Okay, we're gonna set that down right there. Go get the flashlight. With some effort, you push the fuse in place. Okay, so that kind of got that light working. Okay, now what? So how do we get in here? This is nailed down. Hey, wait a minute. There was a hammer in that drawer. I bet we could pull those nails out with it. Where was that? Well, using your full body weight, you're able to slowly pry the nails out of the board. Pull it out of the brackets, allowing the door to open. Okay. What do we got in here? Wire cutters, wrench, 2 more candles, 3 more candles, and a box with a lock on it. Oh, we got a note here. You can't do anything at all with your 9-year-old brain in your one 9-year-old hand. Did you think I accidentally hung that key where you could reach it? Huh. Weird. Alright. So we got a key. We gotta find a key around here, get that lock off that safe box there. Unless... Can we knock it off with the hammer? Maybe? Damn it. Hang on. Let me get the light back in here. There we go. Shit! Alright. There, okay, I think it works. I couldn't get the flashlight to stay on the table, but... A strange glass object. That looks like it would fit in that little... Where the fuck was it? Sorry, I said I wasn't going to talk, but there's actually quite a bit to comment on here as we're doing things. There we go. The object fits perfectly. Well, I don't know what the hell that did, but... Oh.
Do I have to pry off your kneecaps, you little shit? Do I have to nail your fucking arms to the floor? I will twist your legs off and break every bone in your ugly little body if I have to. I am your mother. You will obey me. Get back in your fucking cage.
No. I'll not be doing that, and you can go fuck yourself with that hammer, abusive ass bitch. Alright. So, daughter is obviously the victim of a very abusive childhood here. What we got back here? Faucet. Got a saw. I don't know what I'm going to do with that. Although it's lying on the floor, somehow the saw blades cuts lengthwise into your arm like blubber, creating a thick flap of skin. It doesn't hurt or bleed. Well, that's odd. Got another screwdriver. What's that? Looks like a missing valve right there. You look like a valve, but without the wheel thing. So we need something else to turn it. What the fuck? Is there a dog locked up in there? Doesn't sound happy. I don't think I want to open that door. Wait, there was a wrench back here. I bet we could turn that with the... Shit. Keep forgetting to take the light. Can we turn that without the with the wrench instead because we don't have the valve wheel? Using your full body weight, you're able to open the valve with the wrench. Oh, awesome. Okay. Well, the door's open now. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Oh. Nothing? The light's not flickering anymore. Huh. Fucking blood everywhere. Hang on, I need the flashlight again. Oh crap, all the lights went out. What do we got here? Oh, it's a lighter. You can light candles with this. Well, sort of. It doesn't really light, it just sparks, but... Carefully light the candle. What's that? I don't know what that did, but okay. Wait, we had a candle up there. A candle over here. There were candles back here in this room too. I guess that was just to make light to see things, even though we don't really need to see them anymore. Now I don't know where to go, because... Oh, wait, whoa, shit. Whole path opened up here.
You're a little bitch, you know that? A horrible little bitch. Wasting time playing with electric motors while I slave my life away. Do you think I wanted you? I kept a wire coat hanger in the bathroom for months, just to look at and think about. And all the teachers think you're some special. You aren't special, you're spoiled. Because I'm wasting my life giving you the things I didn't have.
I didn't ask to be born, you fucking twat. Nobody fucking made you have a child. It's not the kid. Your mother was sitting on the porch with the hasty green paint, talking to the woman in the short hair, smoke drifting upward, not knowing you were listening. I kept a coat hanger in the bathroom for months, just to think about. Your mother heard the screams and staggered out onto the porch with the hasty green paint. I don't know what hasty green paint means. Arms punctured with holes, finding you curled up and dripping blood. You look weird, Autumn. And you sobbing, spilling blood on the floor. The dog. My hand. Oh. Okay. But you look weird, Autumn. Yeah. Oh, shit. What the fuck? Told your mother the dog left those chipmunk parts in your room. It didn't. The dog didn't get those cuts from a fight. The dog didn't bite you unprovoked. Huh. No matter what's hidden deep inside, you still have to live with yourself. Desires don't just leave if you tell them to. Wait a minute. Made for two hands, but you managed to use them. Come here, boy. The dog looking at you, knowing, slowly coming all the same. And you... I don't know what that said. There was something about her luring the dog over. It disappeared. Oh, wait a minute. I think I understand. Maybe. Teeth can be pulled out with pliers. Screwdrivers twisted around in soft holes and crevices. Ice picks slipped into eye sockets. A mass of tangled bowels hidden in stomachs. Wet pieces ready to be pulled and squished. Machines can be built. Bodies can be taken apart. Okay, so now...
You'll wake up and I'll still be there. This will all still be there. Do you know what lives deep inside Autumn? Love and period. A forest and a basement. Locked away and unconditional. And you can't let them both out. The world is a growling, grinding machine, and you can't escape its teeth without teeth to match. It devours little girls like you. Eats you up from the inside. Someday you'll know the meaning of ruin and wasted years. You'll have children of your own, and you'll understand. You can't live life without the howling wolves.
Oh, this was all a dream of the daughter. Okay. Still, I cannot recover the wasted years, or unknow the coming of the contemptuous spits and the final poison, or force my mouth to know what's in my heart, or stop all those words from spilling out and instead say that I am your mother, and you are my daughter, and I love you. And I know this somewhere deep inside, but I cannot feel it past the screams and the wasted years, and the need that surpasses all other needs, and the ruin, and yes, even the pride. And I can't make the words stop spilling out, or stop the pain in your face, or force my mind to tell my heart what I know deep inside, and my mouth to speak for my heart and mind. That you are my daughter, and I love you, and I am your mother. And somehow together, we can leave behind the waste, and the ruin, and the screams, and the poison, and the pride. But then a lack of pride would admit the wasted years, make them real, give them power. And even now I am a woman, and something somewhere will know me, even after the world burns to ashes, and the needles and their poison finally suck me dry. And even after my daughter spits my name contemptuously, because what I know deep inside does not matter when I know other things on the surface. Life is a grinding machine, and a girl and a woman cannot escape its teeth through tenderness. And even after I am nothing at all, my daughter will contemptuously spit my name, and show that her skin is the tough skin of an animal. She will face the ruin and the pleasure, and the fucking, and eventually the wasted years, and the silent scream, and the thing deep inside, hidden from her heart and mouth. And through the words that spill out, and the thing too deep to know, she will be a proud woman, like me. Someday we will shake our fists together at them, and the memory of their arrogant eyes, and be proud together, too. And something somewhere will know us and our ruin. As I sit here watching the uncounted empty needles and feeling the need that surpasses all other needs and remembering the pleasures, drowning out the scream that it was all for nothing, and feeding the pride that will remain when the earth is burned to ashes. Autumn's alarm clock went off in the next room, and the mother began to dry her tears. Autumn's eyes flew open. Lying in her sleeping bag, clutching her stuffed dolphin, surrounded by the motors and parts she loved to tinker with, letting the alarm continue to sound from its place in the opposite corner, staring at the ceiling. Adjusting her thoughts and feeling the misty emotions begin to evaporate with the dream that brought them. Awake now. Her mother walked into the room and leaned on the doorframe, looking. Are you awake? Her voice was weaker, softer than normal. Autumn was looking too. After a moment, she said, "I'm awake." "Alright then, get dressed. I'll make you lunch today. There's probably something in the fridge." "I love you, Mom." Autumn didn't know why she said it. Her mother's mouth tightened, and she blinked a few times, and then she nodded. She glanced away, nodded a few more times. "All right." She looked back at Autumn, and Autumn looked at her, and they looked at each other for some time. Alright, well... Alright! How do I even start to unpack that?
Look at the waves, sweetie.
Wait a minute.
Aren't they pretty?
Okay, so... let me try and put this together with the least amount of babbling possible. So the mother is obviously a junkie who lived a very, carefree, reckless lifestyle of drugs and wild sex and whatnot, which eventually, of course, as it would, led to a completely unplanned and unwanted pregnancy. She knows that she's supposed to love her daughter, but she just doesn't have it in her. The addiction is just too powerful, and it takes control of everything, rules over everything. There's no, there is no need beyond that. The need that surpasses all other needs, as she put it herself multiple times. The daughter seems to be somewhat mentally disabled or mentally handicapped in some way, probably as a result of the mother using drugs while she was pregnant with her. I'm guessing that okay, so somewhere along the way the daughter developed a fascination for tinkering, taking things apart, putting them back together. But as a result of whatever mental handicap she has, she didn't understand that you can't do that with living things. So she tried to take apart the dog. The dog attacked her and injured her severely enough that she lost her hand. But she lied to her mother and told her that the dog, attacked her unprovoked, which wasn't true at all. I really like the fact that it's a really cool mechanic that we didn't have an inventory because she can't carry more than one thing at a time because she only has one hand. That's really unique thing. I like that. But back to the, so, at the end, obviously all that was a dream of the daughter. And then she wakes up and her mother's there, and the little girl tells her mother, "I love you." And the mother just nods and says, "Okay," because she literally cannot make herself say it. It's just... It's so powerfully emotional and sad. I wish I could write stories with that kind of emotional impact. I do, because that is some very, very good emotional storytelling right there. It's deeply disturbing and it's sad, but it's also very good at achieving the message that it was meant to you know, convey. Which seems to be true with a lot of David Szymanski's early games. Finger Bones, exactly the same. Like, obviously that game, if you know the story for that game, assuming I didn't upload it before I did this one, I don't know yet when that one will be up, but I mean, obviously the story for Finger Bones was way more fucked up than this one, but it's still, at the same time, deeply disturbing and psychological. But yeah, I mean, that was good. That was really good. It's a deep, very good, you know, very good story. I like it. So, that was A Wolf in Autumn. Link for that is in the description, as always. Thank you for watching, as always. Like that if you liked it. Dislike it if you didn't. I'll see you in the next game.